What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Our Streamers Cheaters. Today we are going to be readdressing specific clips of specific streamers. There are 4 streamers that we are going to be bringing up in this video. One of them is Metzi B, the other one is Diaz Biffle, the other one is John Man, and the other one is Panda TV. They all had a very similar moment in the footage that we put out in their videos, which is to do with them falling through the sky and actually having a small snap onto an enemy, which appears to be unnatural. Now, a lot of these large content creators' fans seem to believe that this is just standard aim assist at work. But what we're going to do, we're going to show you today somebody else explaining how aim assist works when falling through the sky. In fact, no, not just explaining it, but they demonstrate it in one of their videos. The video that they put out was after a Twitch rival tournament where Metzi B had that little snap on where Tommy called him out. We actually put a video out about it all, but this should really clear up exactly what aim assist should and should not look like when falling through the sky. If you do enjoy today's video, guys, be sure to hit that thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Badboy Beaman. It's the best place for you guys to contact me about any streamers, no matter how big or small, if you believe they are cheating. Let's crack on with the video. So what we've got here, guys, is a video that Jgod put out saying streamer cheater exposed for having aimbot with controller in Warzone. So this clarified for a lot of people at the time that controller players can still use aimbot because a lot of people thought it was tied to keyboard and mouse, but this is something that I've been putting out to my community for a long time. But within this video, the main focus for Jgod was explaining exactly what aimbot looks like, although the example he used was of somebody using rage hack settings where they had full aimbot on and it was just snapping on and locking onto people and sticking to them perfectly. But as everybody who watches my videos knows, there are smoothness settings, speed settings and everything you can think of to actually make your aimbot look a hell of a lot less suspicious than the examples that Jgod uses. However, we will be focusing on the examples that he demonstrated himself whilst doing test runs where he tried to get his crosshair to lock onto enemies whilst he was falling in the sky, whilst he was parachuting in. And not once did he get any snap, not even any slowdown. He even talks about it throughout this video. So we're going to listen to what he had to say on the matter now, and we'll give our input along the way. Then after this, we're going to go and watch some examples of streamers having what appears to be absolute amazing aim assist whilst falling through the sky. So let's give this one a watch now.
Ones that want to debunk, because sometimes people think you got this insane aim assist when you're gliding in the air. Look at the screen, it's going to be like this, and it's just completely unnatural. If you didn't think someone was cheating, if you didn't think he was cheating up to this point, nobody, I don't think, can explain this. Look at the...
Again, guys, this is what high level aimbot settings would look like, where people just don't care and they're happy to get banned. We call them rage hack settings.
Doing everything for them. You're like, man, that's just aim assist. We'll show one more clip, and then I'll show you exactly why.
And we call that little motion an aimbot jitter.
Right here, what's going to end up happening? He's still parachuting, and it automatically locks onto the guy right there, and it even turned his character. Let's go ahead and look at that again. It's going to turn his character. Watch.
He actually slows this down and does a little frame by frame now.
So we'll go ahead and watch again. So we're going to go through here. And right here, it locks onto this guy right in the middle of the screen. And look at how it rotates.
But also look where it's locked onto on the enemy. That was locked onto the left leg.
In Warzone called, he ends up splatting to the ground. So those are clear red flags. Even if he was able to track that God tier tracking, it doesn't line up with his other skills, which is a clear red flag. Let's go ahead and look at what real aim assist.
I'm just going to pause this a second. Jgod mentioned about it not lining up with his other skills, but if you were to give somebody with a high level of skill the same software and they could fine tune it, it would make them a hell of a lot more better, but they would be able to have that backup of, well, I'm great at the game. Yeah, I'm just good. I'm just godlike and so on. So not necessarily to do with the skill. You will find that a lot of cheaters are bad at the game, but it doesn't necessarily mean that good players aren't cheating as well, does it? Let's continue watching.
This looks like from my footage. So
this is his examples now.
Is force a scenario to happen that mimics what we've seen in this clip. Because if it happens, then hey, you know what? That's just Warzone aim assist. It's not any kind of fishiness going on. It's just, you know, it is the game. The controllers are OP, whatever, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at this here. So I didn't get anything there. We're going to see a few more clips where I'm trying to drag my crosshairs across somebody, and I'm even trying to force it to do what we're seeing in other clips. And this is one thing that I've seen in other fishy clips, especially people that were in Twitch Rivals. They had similar things happening, but it's not explained by standard.
When he mentions about the Twitch Rivals, this was around 7 months ago, and he was referring to Metzi B. Tommy called Metzi B out at the time for this snap, and he actually done it live on stream, and Metzi B come in and they had a little bit of a back and forth. Metzi B seemed to have the gift of the gab, so he was always there with a quick return with his comebacks, and he played dumb about understanding PCs and whatnot, but the snap was undeniable. So that is why Jgod referred to that snap specifically, okay? Although he didn't mention him, the time he put this video out was just after the Twitch Rivals that had happened, where Metzi B had this same instance where he snapped to an enemy whilst gliding through the sky. And it wasn't just the one enemy, it actually locked onto an enemy who was in the distance behind. As the enemy glided down at speed, it caught his crosshair and pulled it down slightly. Anyway, let's continue watching now so we can see Jgod's examples.
Aim assist. So they either were cheating on a different day, or they don't cheat, or maybe they do, and maybe they got some God's tier luck that I've never even seen or heard of. But there's not like really this tracking. I'm trying to put my target on them to see if it sticks to them even slightly, and nothing happens. And I keep doing it. I'm dragging my crosshair across. There's no slowdown. There's no hitching. There's no any micro adjustments. There's nothing. The game isn't doing anything for me. Even when you aim down sight, you're not really getting a ton. I tried it with the pistol. I'm trying to track the dude here. I'm not getting anything out of that. And like I said, we have several examples. Here's one of the best examples. I'm literally
yeah, this is one of the best examples.
And it doesn't change velocity, movement in any direction. You can see it's not doing it. Obviously, I'm far away, but that guy was super far away. There's been several instances where the people are even much further, and you're not getting that. It literally crosses right over them. And the only time you'll probably get that little bit of a grab is when you guys are practically touching in the air. Because it's not strong enough otherwise to actually pull your character. And that's what I continually tried to do, and I tried to replicate over and over and over and over again, where I'm literally looking at a target. You can see where they're at. There's another one here. Not getting anything. I'm adjusting my aim. It's not helping me lock on to the guy at all. I even tried to glide. Look right here. There's no aim assist. It's literally just cutting across their body. So I included that last portion of it to really show you the contrast of how strong aim assist should be in those individual scenarios. Obviously, if someone has good aim and they could snap on a target, a little bit harder to track. What we were seeing was a little bit, off in some of those scenarios. It just doesn't look right, especially when you're gliding through. Dead giveaway. If somebody's using anything like that, whatever it is, it's going to be obvious within those scenarios when you should not be getting any kind of aim assist, and it's essentially doing the job for you. How many people are using this? I have no clue. And I know there's other YouTubers out there like Badboy Beaman that dedicated almost their entire channel to these types of videos, but I thought I'd kind of give a different take on my opinion and show the footage in a little bit different.
So Jgod's even said there that there shouldn't be any aim assist, okay? If anybody has any sort of unnatural pulls to an enemy, that it is not natural, okay? He said that, they're his words, you've heard exactly what he had to say on a matter. He's also mentioned that there are people out there who have dedicated channels to catching people or exposing these type of things within video games, and he even mentions me by name. So Jgod, thank you for your input on today's video, but it's time for me to take over and explain things properly. Let's go. So as Jgod mentioned, I dedicated my channel to this type of stuff, and we are going to go into a little bit more detail now on some specific clips. One of them includes Diaz Biffle, one of them includes John Man, another one Metzi B, and another one includes Panda TV. All four of these guys had something very similar happen to them when they are gliding through the sky. The mention that he gave about the Twitch Rivals streamer was to do with Metzi B. Because of the timing of this video compared to the Twitch Rivals that was just prior to this video's upload, where the incident happened with Metzi B getting questioned by Tommy because of that snap in the sky, it's got to have been about Metzi B. It could have been about somebody else, guys, but it links up to me believing that it's about Metzi B. Anyway, we're going to start these videos off by showing you the clip of Metzi B, where he has that small snap onto the enemy, which is unnatural. Because Jgod has just demonstrated that there is absolutely zero aim assist when you are gliding in through the sky, correct? Yes. So let's go and take a look at these clips now. What we're going to do, we're going to play this through, guys. This is actually off one of my old videos. Tommy accused Metzy B of cheating in a $250,000 Twitch Rivals tournament, Warzone Modern Warfare. We're just going to pull that, minimize it a little bit so you guys can see. This was posted on January 23rd, 2021, okay? We're going to put it back to full screen now and play it through. Just have a listen to what Tommy had to say on the matter. Concentrate on the aim assist that Metzy B is getting on this guy who is falling, and compare it to what Jgod has demonstrated as what should be plausible aim assist or lack of it in his demonstrations. So let's watch this through now.
Nobody's aim does that. You've literally got it fine to a T. That when it hits a certain area, your aim sticks at them when you're hitting them. And as soon as you start missing, it then goes everywhere. Like, look at it.
I'm looking at your stream. I'm waiting for it to come up.
Explain this. When you aim in, look at that centering. As you aim in, it fucking locks straight onto his chest as he's flying. Every time you shoot people out the sky, brother, it shows. You ruin yourself when you shoot people out the sky. Look! What is this? What is that? Look at the adjust that your auto aim, your fucking aim lock does.
Yeah, look at my stick. When I'm moving
It doesn't matter about your stick. You're still moving your stick to put your aim on them. Watch it.
Yeah.
Watch the guy falling in the background now, watch. Do you see that pull the crosshair then?
Before you've even gone in aim, I caught you in 4K. 4K!
So that was the moment that Tommy caught Metzy B in 4K, but what he didn't notice was when his crosshair was bugged by the enemy falling in the distance. We zoomed in and showed that nobody gets aim assist like that. Jgod's words that nobody gets aim assist like that when falling in from the sky or when parachuting in. It's just not natural aim assist built into the game. And let's not mention the fact that Metzy then locks on to the center of the enemy in front of him, and you see the snap. So that is a prime example of what to look for when people actually have a couple of softness settings and speed settings put into their aimbot. That was a prime example. The original example that Jgod used in his video was of somebody with full aimbot on where it was just locking on with no care in the world. This, though, this has got smoothness settings so that when the enemy starts moving left to right, his crosshair would pull off the enemy slightly, but follow it still perfectly, just slightly off, because the speed settings would then catch up to it. So it's not full snapping, but a very slight snap. And you can see the snap happen to the enemy chest, just as Tommy pointed out. So this is the first example we're showing you of a streamer caught snapping onto somebody as they're gliding in through the sky. So let's go on to the next clip now. This is a video called John Man 100% Cheating Call of Duty Warzone Season 3 Aimbot. Let's have a look at the date that this one was posted. It's on my channel and it's from May the 20th, okay? So we'll go back to full screen now and we'll watch this moment. Again, this is him locking onto an enemy in the sky, which goes against what Jgod said of what natural aim assist in the sky should look like.
Oh shit. Got his ass.
And what you actually notice there, as he ADS'd, you see a small jitter. Okay, so this guy's settings are not great whatsoever. And actually through this video, it demonstrates some very unnatural gameplay. But this is just another example of what it looks like. And it doesn't matter that he was very close to the enemy. It was that small jitter at first in this one. When his aim then caught up to the enemy, he done a full 180 pivot and finished the enemy. We actually had people in the comments of this video defending that clip. That to me is 100% aimbot, just as it was with the Metzy B incident. So that's clip 1 and clip 2 gone through. Let's go and take a look at the next one now. So this clip that we're about to show you is from a video that I posted called Panda TV using aimbot, ? In a 2v2 kill race against Huskers Warzone Season 5, anti-cheat, ? So we'll pull it out here so you can see this was posted August 31st this year. Go back into full screen. And what you're going to see again, guys, is an unnatural behavior in the sky where his aim assist seems to stick to the enemy who's in front of him, parachuting in. Watch this now. Crosshairs on. And that one, out of all of them, is the least suspect, but it is still a lock. You see the very small lock where his crosshair placement sort of jitters a little bit, sticks perfectly to a certain location. Even once he lets his shoot go to start shooting at the enemy, the crosshair placement sits perfectly on the enemy. Now, that shows to me that he timed that perfectly because the guy in front of him was actually pretty much still with his shoot open. allowed him to place his crosshair nicely. So it literally took away quite a lot of what would have appeared to be a snap in that. But you see the way in which his crosshair sticks to a location even once he releases his shoot. And this is a very unnatural thing. No matter whether they're so close or far away or anything, the crosshair would go down as you are falling, or you would have to see a readjustment. But within that, you don't see it. And there was a very, very strong aim assist or aimbot in the background running there. For me, anything like this is a clear demonstration of aimbot in use. That's my personal opinion on it. And I think a lot of you guys watching this video will agree with that. The last clip we're going to show you today is of Diaz Biffle. And this is a big one because obviously Diaz Biffle's a bit of a household name. Diaz Biffle is a bit of a wonder boy and a lot of people defend him. In fact, I have seen Jgod defend him online. I've seen all these content creators and pro gamers defend him online. I'm hoping this clip now, along with Jgod's explanation of what aim assist should look like when falling through the sky, will open people's eyes a little bit more as to what's going on with Diaz Biffle's gameplay. So let's go and take a look at that now. Okay, so this is actually quite a recent video, guys. Diaz Biffle using aimbot ? Warzone Season 5, Badboy Beaman. Let's show you the date that I actually put this out. This was put out on September 14th. Okay, 2 days ago, I put this video out. And it's got a clear demonstration of the crosshair snapping to an enemy. And his reaction in this actually demonstrates to me that he realised it happened and backed out of the situation. Let's go back to full screen and play it through for you now.
Rafi, thank you so much for the fucking gifted, bro.
Watch the crosshair, see it locked then. Did you see that then? It almost snaps onto this enemy. We've actually got it in position now to where you can see where his aim snapped to this enemy. Then he readjusts it and shoots at the enemy above.
Is that true?
Oh,
Let's slow that down for you now.
Rafi, thank you so much for the...
In slow motion, it's much clearer.
You play naked, is that true?
oh,
Rafi, thank
Watch it
you
in
so
zoomed
much
in
for
slow
the
motion. Watch the crosshair, watch.
You play naked, is that true?
oh,
So I'm hoping this has opened a lot of your eyes to what actually is going on with the streaming industry, what's going on, especially in the Call of Duty section, the Warzone section of these top level content creators. That's 4 clear examples of people's aim locking to an enemy in the sky. And in Jgod's video, where he'd done some trials to see whether or not there was any aim assist, he found out there was absolutely none. That means that based on Jgod's research, every clip we've just shown you is aimbot. What do you guys think? I personally believe that it looked like Metzi B used aimbot, that it looked like John Man used aimbot, that it looked like Panda TV used aimbot. And I definitely believe that in this clip, Diaz Biffle used aimbot. So there we have it, guys. Jgod explains in thorough detail and thorough demonstrations exactly what aim assist should look like when falling through the sky. The example he used of what aimbot looks like when falling through the sky was that of somebody using full aimbot. It locks on hard and it sticks to them. But these small snaps that you are seeing in the clips we've put out of Metzi B, Diaz Biffle, John Man and Panda TV, they are all unnatural. So they go completely against what Jgod explained as natural aim assist or lack of aim assist when falling through the sky. So guys, did this clear it up for you? Did this add a little bit more clarification as to what's going on with these clips? Let me know in the comments below. And if you did enjoy today's video, guys, please hit that thumbs up. And why not give the video a share, because it helps the channel massively. If you're new, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. If you want to support the channel further, hit that blue join button today and become a member of the Triple B fam. And guys, we have got a big announcement. The announcement is we are going to be doing a weekly live stream on Friday starting on September the 24th, 2021. It will be around 9 PM BST. So guys, if you can tune into that, we are going to be breaking down clips that have been shared to our subreddit, and we will do that live on stream so you guys get a little bit more of an understanding of the process I take when breaking these clips down. I'm definitely looking forward to doing this with you guys, and I hope you guys are looking forward to it as well. The link to the subreddit is in the description below, along with all my other socials, so go and check them out. Thank you. Until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace!